Okay, so retrospect, we didn't do a week, a month review, and I think it's time we do it. So let's go to the month. And if you did look at it from the monthly, right now, you can tell that the month has been on a downtrend so far, ranging from there to here, and we've broken the range. You can see we've broken the range in this area. I don't know where these guys are. I keep looking for them. I can't find them. So daily, maybe they're on the daily. I don't know. Whatever. So we've broken that, and we have been down so far. We had an indecision in between, but then so far it's been back to the top. We oversold so far for the month. So it looks like we came into January with an indecision. We went up into January and we don't know where it's going. But whatever the case may be, it looks promising so far, except for this area. So let's just duplicate one of them and drop it. So that's where we're looking at for the month initially, and then on the monthly. Oops, I deleted that. So duplicate drops it exactly there. Mm, okay, we're having spikes so far, and then we duplicate again for you. Mm, and then we duplicate again for the final trend. Okay, and then we do the last duplicate for the month, which brings us to this area. Okay, all right, so that's for the month. It looks like we will be coming down for a while. For we are not long-term like holding value traders. We basically trade, take profits intraday. But if I were to roll for the trend of the month, that'll be the trend of the month. And you can see it's living up to expectation in a way. That'll be the trend of the month, okay, of the monthly. And if we're gonna take another trend line, and that'll be another trend line for the month. So, and that's how to draw a trend line on this. So you take it from there, you take it to the point, let it clock in, and you can take another trend line, take it from there. So it looks like it left that trend, broke it, spiked up. So those are monthlies. And if you look at it, so far we are on the green zone. We are in the green zone. So let's go to the weekly, which is saying where are we in the week? So for the weekly, we've had a pullback and now we're ranging. Normally, it's expected that all things being equal, the week turns back profitable. Interestingly, if you look at it, we're in the second peak area. So this is a long-term monthly and this is a weekly. We're not in the range areas yet. The range area is still very far. So if at all, we might struggle this area. But so far for the weekly, I need to get rid of this. I keep saying it every time. Delete, delete, delete. Not required. Okay. Maybe I'll find it in the lower time zone. So let's go to the daily. There you are. I hope it goes. And I refresh. All right. So go back to the week. And in the week, sorry, in the weekly. So we're still in the consolidation area. It looks like it's going up, but we found a consolidation area within here. So that's the consolidation area. The trend has been down, so for us more to favor that we have quick ticks, the sell perspective. Okay. We didn't badly at the moment. We didn't take profit. We got news through the week. And the next news will be housing, or which was done Tuesday next week, will be Tuesday 25th. So we won't be trading on that day. So let's see. So the week has been ranging, ranging more on the high side. So there might be a breakaway. There might be a breakaway on the high side. We don't know. So that's the range. So let's go to the daily. So the daily is confirmed and oversold. It's giving us a doji cross. It's giving us that, giving us this, giving us this. So this broke away, this came down, and then here we are. We're struggling a range. So if we did agree that there is a range between here and there, and that was a spike, and then there's a range between here and there, and this is the spike, so we're in a ranging zone, all right? And so far, if you did look at this, when it trends down, it counts 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and drops. So here we've had the luxury of 1, 2, nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, nothing. And here we have the 6, here we have the 4, here we're having the 3. So even though we are on the daily, it looks like there might be a shift in direction, but we ain't sure yet because you can see here it's going down, but it might just, bounce back. All right, so let's see what we have to see on this. If I were to draw a trend line, we'll take it from here to here. And that means that somewhere in between this line, which is why it is green, there should be a bounce. And if we take a trend line from here to here, we made it, it broke it and fell through. And if we did take another trend line from here to here, you can see why we're struggling with that direction at the moment. And if we did take another trend line from here through, you can see where we are. So even though we're kind of like consolidating, there's a trend in the consolidation. So it's not been cleared yet, but as expected, we'll have a swing here and there, and it will still go down. So we favor more sales than buys until we see that this line is broken. Okay, and so that brought us to the 4 hours. So for us, we're looking at the 4 hours. The 4 hours giving us a doji. It's living up to expectation here. That was a doji. So why it's good to look at the left. So there's a doji up here. Looks like the price is going up here. So we need to be careful about this. This. All right. So if you're gonna be selling, we're looking at short trades, because we're expecting this doji to be respected. We're looking at this doji to be respected. All right. So you can see this doji here also. You can see this doji. So if we did our analysis and said this was coming down and this was a knockoff effect, and that was why it continued like this. But overall, this doji needs to be respected until we see something like this. So which probably would turn up here if we did have a double top and a double bottom. So we'll just put this here and say to self, there must be something on the offering about the next candle. If there's not, and that will be about 4 p.m. All right, so we're expecting this to either rise up here somehow and give us 4 p.m. to come down and create another consolidation, unfortunately. Yeah, sad, but that's what it is. Okay, um, so we're having fences on the 5 minutes, and as usual, so when we have fences respect what is happening on the lower time frame. So, but anyway, our overall trend is downwards. You look at it here, overall trend is downwards. So we'll bring a channel to it, and we'll say this be our channel. So, yep, I'll bring it down like that. So that's our channel. You can see it very clearly. That's the channel. Even though there are spikes here and there, that's the channel. Okay. And yeah, so it's quite a tight channel, but it is what it is. So that's the channel there on the 4 hours. So like we said, we're looking at sales for this week until we get to this area. We're looking at sales for this week until we get to this area, which is going to be any of this. Okay, so right now we are here. You can see these are temporary measures. So looking at this, and that will guide us on the 4 hour. All right, so this week is a week of sales. Take profits as we go lower, and every retracement we try to get back in again. Okay, we don't see any reason except for this, which has printed itself several times. Yep, but at the same time, we're being careful. So let's go down to the 3 hours, which gives a more precise direction. So in the 3 hours, if we were gonna take, we would say that's it. That's our 3 hours. Okay, so we intend to break this line. If we break this line, fantabulous. If we don't, then it's a situation. But we intend to break it, and we hope to break it about 11, 12. So we'll take our profits as we go lower with a mindset that, this doesn't repeat itself. And if it does, we'll cut our losses. So right now, it looks like it's printing on the high side because we're on a negative. We should have taken a profit then, but we didn't. We're highly exposed at about 2% right now. So we'll see how it goes. But generally, we're looking at lows and sells and sells and sells and sells. So that's our plan for it. So let's see what the 1 hour is saying. The 1 hour has printed some fences on the upside. Yep, let's printed some fences on the upside. We've broken yesterday. No, we're broken a long-term high. We're heading to yesterday's high. Yesterday, no, 2 days ago's high, which is here. So yesterday's high was somewhere there, and yesterday's, yeah. So that's that. So we're in between. That's what happens. It might go up down here. It may not, but we'll see. So on our 30 minutes, We had done a review saying to go up, but we didn't expect it to go that high. But it is what it is. So let's reevaluate that. I need to get out of this and make a decision. Ooh, we got a double top, double bottom. Not really a double bottom. Okay, okay. So 230, we should make a decision, which is where it comes to 230. So you see, living up to expectation, 230 should make a decision. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So 230, you can see where it hits. It hits exactly on the long-term line, right? Yeah, it hits exactly on the long-term trend line. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So that's our plan. You can see it. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. So overall for the week, what do we say? We say in the 4 hours, looking on the upward, and for the immediate term, on the 30 minutes, we have a sold. On the 4 hours, looking upward for the day. Yeah, you can see it here. Daily is down, but for the 4 hours, it's looking upward. See it? Yep. So we'll see because of this. We'll see. He's been saying this for some time now. It's actually living up to expectations. So we'll see where the 4 hours takes us to. 4 hours from 2 o'clock will take us to 6 o'clock, which is about 5:30. So we'll see what happens. All right. No news. So basically, we're doing a trend purchase. Yep.